Well, hello everyone, this is Brother Don, a country homestead preacher, and we have been challenged by Rainbow Valley Ranch, Mark and Rachel, to give reasons why we farm, garden, and homestead. And I've got Annabeth with me here, and Olivia's here, and Luke and Jennifer are behind the cameras. And we thought we would talk just a little while about why we do garden and farm and homestead, and we do appreciate Mark and Rachel giving us the opportunity to do this. Number one, why we garden? We garden because we want to grow non-GMO, pesticide-free foods. A little bit about our story. As you can tell from looking at me, you know, I eat, and that's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious that I eat, but we're trying to eat better. And about a year and a half ago, we started to do some exploring about GMO things, and we've heard about GMO stuff and really didn't know anything at all about it. And we started doing research. Like so many other people, we started watching YouTube videos, and we come to the decision, we believe that some of these GMO products are causing health risk, along with other things. Some of the food, the meat that's produced, that's garden, and to try to raise our own meat. And we are in our second year of planting a garden this year. And we're trying to triple the size of our garden, because really by next year we would love to be at least 80% self-sufficient when it comes to gardening. Now this year on meat, the Lord has really blessed us, because we believe the chicken's tainted, we believe the beef is shot with dye, we believe that the pork is bad. We think that because of supply and demand, that companies are having to do things to produce food on a massive scale. And for meat this year, I'm proud to say that we are about 80% self-sufficient. In other words, we have enough meat in our freezer, deer meat, as well as free-range beef that I buy from where I get my feed from. This grass-fed beef, not through the grocery store. And then we're having a sheep process. We raise sheep, so we're having a sheep process. So we are, as well as our chickens, we should be about 80% self-sufficient on the meat. So I'm proud of that. But that's really the number one reason that we try to farm and garden and live a homestead life, is to get good food for our family. And then number two, it just kind of leads into number two. Frankly, we want to be more self-sustainable. We don't like the idea of having to rely on the grocery store, the government, or anyone else besides the good Lord above to supply us with our needs. That doesn't mean that stores are bad or wrong or any of that stuff. It just means that we want to be self-sustainable, because what happens if there is a life-changing event? What happens if things in the country goes bad? What happens if the government fails? What happens if the grocery store don't have the food? So we want to be self-sustainable, and I'm telling you that our country is geared to fail. And think about it, if you took the big box stores, if you took the grocery stores away, there would be absolute anarchy in our country, because most of the generations has come up now to where we don't know how to garden, we don't know how to do any of that stuff. That leads right into the third thing. We garden, we farm, we homestead so that we can teach our children and for future generations. Now, I was raised in what we would consider the country, kind of, but I wasn't raised on a farm. I never had skills about chickens taught to me, or about skinning out animals, certainly not about gardening. None of that stuff was taught to me or my wife. And we are trying to develop these skills so that we can take these same skills and pass them to our children. Because one day our children may have to rely on those skills to survive. And I believe that if our generation does not pass this along to our children, many of that stuff is going to be lost. Think about if things happen and the stores collapse. Think about the chaos. Because quite simply, folks, most of us won't know what to do. We don't know what to do. Some people do, but most people don't. So we want to kind of break that trend with our children. And our children work with us in the garden. They help us take care of the animals. I'm teaching Luke, our youngest son, how to hunt. I'm trying to put skills in him that was not taught to me, so that they could also be self-sustainable one day. And also, we enjoy doing it. I work outside the home. I have a corporate job, plus I pastor, and sometimes you need stress relief. So we garden together as a family. We do our farm animals as a family. We do this because we enjoy the lifestyle. We enjoy being able to see things come from what we plant in the ground, or how we take care of a chicken. And we really enjoy that. And it suits us very good. We enjoy the lifestyle. And these are just some of the reasons that we have chosen this lifestyle. And we're like everybody else. We're part of the YouTube community. We're learning more and more about the skills, and trying to gather information, and trying to gather knowledge, and trying to make connections with people of like-minded. Because I'll be honest with you, even folks in church, most people in church are not of this mindset. So when we do these things and we make connections on YouTube, it's very beneficial for us. And I've got some folks here that we glean information from, that I want to send the challenge on to. And I don't know a lot about these challenges. We're relatively new to all of it, but here it goes. Number one, I'd like to send this same challenge out to Fit Farmer, Mike at Fit Farmer. And I would like to know why he farms, gardens, and homesteads. And you may already be a subscriber to Fit Farmer, but I tell you, if you're not, you should be. I really enjoy his energy. He's got a great attitude. He's got a beautiful family, and they're like-minded people. He gardens, he sells some of his produce, and he lives in a yurt. Now, you may not know what a yurt is. I didn't know what a yurt was until I watched Fit Farmer, and then I figured out what a yurt was. But if you have not checked Fit Farmer out, you should do so. Would definitely be worth your time. And I also like to challenge Full House homesteaders with Homestead Mama. We watch her very regular, just about every video that she does. She has a beautiful family. She has animals. She also does essential oils, and she does Bible devotions from time to time on her channel. And we really do enjoy her channel. They are a salt of the earth type of people, so I'd like to challenge them. And then thirdly and finally, I'd like to challenge Duncan 1900 Homestead. And she has a channel where she does gardening and she does knitting. She lives in a wonderful house, got wood heaters. And the thing that impresses me about her is that she is always uplifting and trying to encourage people when she sees them on other live streams. She'll always comment and say hello. So I'd be real interested to know why she does what she does. These are channels that you should check out that would increase your knowledge and help you to reach your goals if you have the same goals that we do. And I believe it would definitely be worth your time. So Fit Farmer, Full House Homesteaders with Homestead Mama, and Duncan 1900 Homestead. I do challenge you to this, to give reasons why you farm, garden, and homestead. And until I talk to you again, this is Brother Donnie, Jennifer, Luke, Annabeth, and Olivia from Central Alabama, wishing you a good evening and God bless.
Cut.